Okay, first shots for accuracy at 5 yards with number 68. And number 69. And we'll see how it does. Gave us a one whole group on the B, and number 68 gave us a little bit bigger, but really not bad on the A. So that's 68 and that's 69. In both cases, I was holding at the top of the letter. And what I've found with these Keltecs is that the fixed sights don't always shoot exactly to the point of aim, but at 5 yards, which is, car length with these tiny pocket pistols, I'd say that's very, very acceptable shooting. We'll shoot them both a little more, and whichever one turns out to be either closer to its point of aim or more accurate, we'll stick with for the testing. So 5 shots through both of them. Right now, 69 is doing a little bit better. Okay, number 69, we're going to continue testing. We'll do a quick cold heat. I'm not truly cold since I just fired a few shots for accuracy, but I've done no gun handling or drawing with these guns. And I've got a little pancake holster I'm using to try this out. So not my usual appendix, but we will see what happens here just for fun. All right, so cold heat is 2 seconds on the timer. You draw and fire as many hits as you can get within those 2 seconds. So I've got my gun here, chamber's loaded. All right, I got one good hit. That was actually at 151. I don't know if my grip was a little off, but that wasn't very smooth. So I'm going to do it again. It doesn't count, obviously, since I'm not cold anymore, but I want to see what will happen here. All right, you got 2 hits within the time on that. And so that was the first hit at 155, 39 hundredths later, the second hit at 194, and a third hit at 230 over time. So, little gun doing pretty well, I would say, considering. We'll give it one more shot. All right, getting better at it. That's a 205 for 3 shots. All hits. Technically, cold heat's done on a B8 size target, 5 1/4, 5 1/2 inches. The inner ring here is 6 inches, I believe. I had better measure that. So a little bit bigger. First shot was 147, 3/10 later, 177 for the second shot, and 28 hundredths later for a 205. So first shots out of the gun. I have very little shooting experience with a P32. I've never really pushed it for speed like this, like a traditional gun. I'd say that it's probably only going to get better from here. So pretty impressive little gun so far. All right, just for fun, we're going to see what kind of splits I can get with this gun. I don't expect it to be amazing, but it'll just be fun. Then 24, 25, 21, 24, 23, 23, 22. Not a whole lot slower than I can shoot normally. I think I'm still learning how to grip the gun because, as I mentioned, I think as I've written, it's a very short length of pull, very small grip, but a very long trigger pull. And so how you grip the gun is really critical to running it quickly. And obviously I still need to learn that a little bit. All right, let's go for 5 more rounds. I'm using a aftermarket 10-round magazine because Keltec doesn't offer their 10-rounders anymore, which is very sad. But 10 rounds, aftermarket. I don't know how well it's going to run. I'm going to go for 2 5-round strings and just see again what I can do for splits and working on my grip and trigger pull here. First shot was a 95, 24, 23, 21, 23. We'll do that one more time. And we had a malfunction. I am not going to hold this against the gun because it is an aftermarket magazine and I wanted to try it. So we'll give it a tap and a rack. Something came out. Looks like a perfectly good 73 grain round. So we'll just finish this one off and see what happens. In fact, we'll put this back in the mag and just see what happens. Okay, that was pretty clean. A 83 first shot, 24, 22, 21. So pretty shootable, not too bad. I don't think I'm going to use this 10 rounder for the rest of the test because I don't want to bias the results. I am not going to hold that against the gun using an aftermarket cheap magazine. I won't say who makes it, but you can probably figure it out pretty easily. So we'll go back to the factory mags and then we'll start recording any malfunctions with those for sure. This one is number 68. A little bit of trigger freeze. .79 on the first shot, 24, 23, 24. Pretty consistent.